The sorcerer had just stepped inside when he fell into a magical trap set by the enemy. His body began to slowly sink into it. Fortunately, his experience allowed him to use magic to control 2 iron chains on the sides, enabling his successful escape. But the boy, David, on the other side, wasn't so fortunate. He finally got hold of the doll artifact, only to find the bearded man had already taken his girlfriend, Peggy, hostage. He used Peggy to threaten David into handing over the ring and the doll. Left with no choice, the boy reluctantly gave up both items. Now everything was ready. He could successfully resurrect his master. And without the ring, David could no longer use magic. To protect the world from being overrun by an undead army, Casey had to go alone to stop Morgana's resurrection. He mounted his steel eagle, heading straight for the bearded man's altar. Although David had lost the ring, don't forget he was a top student in the sciences. Without magic, he still had science. So he attached Tesla coils from the lab to his car. A great battle between magic and science was about to begin. The bearded man arrived at the square. He released the evil sorceress Morgana, sealed away for a millennium. Her spirit was currently inside Casey's girlfriend's body. All Morgana needed was to inscribe a powerful magical sigil, and she could summon an undead army to destroy the world. By the time Casey arrived, the magical sigil was already gradually forming. The bearded man quickly spotted Casey hiding in the shadows. Now possessing the dragon ring, the bearded man's power had greatly increased. Casey was no match for him at all. He was immediately beaten back repeatedly. The bearded man even animated a giant bronze bull statue. In this situation, Casey could only flee in a panic. As the skyborn sigil formed, demons and undead from all over the world were awakened. David arrived just in time with the Tesla coil. He pressed a button on the remote. A powerful electric current instantly knocked the bearded man's staff from his hand. Casey seized the moment and struck swiftly, taking him down with one move. The massive bronze bull charged toward Casey, but was snatched away by his steel eagle. But the crisis wasn't over yet. The undead army had been awakened. The summoning ritual was also nearing completion. Just then, Peggy had climbed to the top of the signal tower. She kicked the signal transmitter off. The summoning ritual was instantly interrupted. The recently awakened undead were destroyed once more, and Morgana suffered a magical backlash, fainting on the spot. To save his girlfriend, Casey drew Morgana's spirit into his own body. But Morgana was, after all, an evil sorceress on par with the great Merlin. Casey simply couldn't contain her. Instead, he was struck by one of her attacks. Casey was instantly rendered combat ineffective. Just as Morgana prepared to deliver the final blow, David's magical power suddenly awakened. He successfully blocked Morgana's fatal strike, but David posed no real threat to her. What she didn't know, however, was that David's strike was actually meant to activate the nearby transformer box. While Morgana was frantically attacking David, David secretly used magic to connect a high-voltage cable to a street lamp. In an instant, the entire city's electrical power converged on Morgana. Finally, David landed a heavy punch that disintegrated Morgana into dust. The magical war that had lasted a millennium had finally ended.